All right, hello. This is Dr. Lemuel Asivo Pounds. I'm just doing this short live video because I want to explain something. I made a post some few minutes ago and I said, curiosity is the mother of adventure, and adventure is the mother of discovery, and discovery is the mother of innovation. All right. There is something I want to just say in a few minutes here. The truth is that I know back there in Africa we are living in a continent where you are not free to ask questions. So when it comes to leadership, you are not free to ask questions when it comes to things that are not going well, especially in the political milieu. But I want to say that no country, no continent will ever develop without people being free to ask questions. All right. Questions are part of the keys or the tools when it comes to development. Now, the truth is that if you have not gone to other places, you have not visited other places, you can be comfortable. You can be comfortable with your failure. You can be comfortable with your limitations. And the truth is that when you begin to see or go to other places or you visit other places, you are bound to ask a lot of questions. You are bound to ask a lot of questions. And those questions need answers. Okay, I'm trying to make this video very quick because I want to rush for our diplomatic program that we came here for. I'm not on a touristic visit, but I'm here on a business and a diplomatic visit. Now, the truth is that especially when it comes with us young people, we need to ask a lot of questions. We need to ask a lot. Why are things going the way they are going? Why are things happening the way they happen, especially back with us, back there in Africa? Simply because, like I said, if you have not gone to other places, you can be comfortable in your failure. You can be comfortable in your limitation until you begin to experience other things. The truth is that at times it's good to move. It's good to move and go and see other places because it will make you to ask a lot of questions. And the truth is that there is no way, especially in Africa, there is no way we can ever develop without freedom of speech. Yes, without freedom of speech. If people are not given the freedom to speak the way they think, yes, we are not calling for disrespect, we are not calling for arrogance or whatsoever. But if people are not given the freedom to express a lot of things in their minds, then somehow they are mentally caged. They are mentally imprisoned, and no nation can develop with such an environment. With such an environment where people are not free to think the way they can think or speak the way they can speak. That's just the truth. When you see our brothers who go abroad and then some of them they don't want to come back, so they go and escape, don't blame them. The truth is that don't sit and blame them. A lot of people say, I love Africa, I love Cameroon, or I love whatever, I love my country, I love Nigeria, I love Uganda. You can love your country, and you can claim to be very patriotic, which is a very good thing, because you have not experienced other things. The truth is that when you begin to experience what is happening in other places, you may weep. That's just the truth. I'm speaking this because I asked myself a lot of questions. What is it that we lack? Some days ago, I was in Thailand. I realized that the country is almost surrounded by water. But that is not a limitation to their development. That is not a barrier to what they are. What about Dubai? It was a place which was covered with desert. What has happened to it? But look at Africa. We have beautiful landscape. We have resources. We have almost every natural thing that a country or the earth is blessed with. We are blessed with almost every beautiful thing. Our landscape is good. Our soil is good. There are minerals. And then we have the manpower. But the question is, why are we backward? We have the manpower. And it's not like Africans are foolish. It's not like Africans are foolish. It's not like we Africans, we don't have intelligence. The problem is that it's the governance. The governance. I mean, the leadership. The leadership in Africa is terrible. It's actually terrible. And that's why Africa is backward. That's why Africa is backward. Because if you ask, the question you ask that, why are we backward? Why are we considered underdeveloped? Is it that we actually lack what it takes? Because I'm not talking about now, if it's the manpower is there in Africa. If it's the natural resources, they are all there in Africa. Then what is our problem? What is our problem? Our problem is not poverty. Our problem is not the absence of money. Our problem is not even the absence of manpower or the absence of resources. Our problem lies on leadership. Our problem is leadership. That's just the truth. Whether we dance, we say what, there are a lot of people that even go now, they go ahead to be criticizing the church. They say, oh, the church is, anybody who is saying that the church is responsible for Africa's poverty, that person is a witch, is a devil, is a demon. It's not the church. The church has nothing to do. The problem there is the leadership. So if there's a problem, if your country is not developing, point the leadership. Yes, point the leadership. The truth is that many of our leaders, I'm talking on behalf of Africa, many of our leaders, they have gone abroad, they have stayed abroad, they have experienced what is there abroad, in Europe, in America, they have experienced it. Then when they come back home, how do they feel when they come back and see their own countries the way they are? How do they feel? That's the question I ask. You go to another person's country, you enjoy the environment, you enjoy their hospitals, you enjoy their hotels, you enjoy their facilities. Then you come back to your own country as a leader. You cannot see how you can put those facilities in your own country. Then you are the problem in that country. You are the problem. I wish this message should go to many African leaders, especially sub-Saharan African leaders. They need to hear this. I mean, many of them have flown abroad, they have gone abroad, they have lived there for some time, some go there for their treatments, and then you go there, you experience good things there, you come back to your own country, you cannot even build your country, you cannot develop your country to look like where you went to. It's not because we lack the money. The issue is not the money. It's not because we lack the money. It's not because we lack the intelligence. There are a lot of young people today. I mean, I'm speaking on behalf of the youth. There are a lot of young people today. They are jobless. All right, they don't have jobs. They have skills. They have skills. They have the knowledge. They have the manpower. All right, they have the strength to work and to do what is needed. But the question is, why are we? Many of them. It is so funny that people who are skilled, those who are knowledgeable, those who are intelligent, they are unemployed. And those who are less skilled, those who don't have the skill, those who don't have the intelligence, they are the ones occupying the position. Why? Just to steal money, just to steal. I mean, it's like a cankerworm that is eating Africa. It's like a cankerworm that is eating Africa. We can't keep putting the right people, I mean the wrong people in the right place. And then we take the right people, we keep them on the streets. We keep them on the street. We can't keep putting the wrong people in the right place and then we expect our country to develop. No, if the country must develop, we need to put the right people in the right place, beginning from the top to the bottom. Beginning from the top to the bottom. Corruption is not only when money exchanges hands wrongly. When you begin to put the wrong people in the right place, that is part of corruption. Yes, it's only in Africa that you will see somebody who did economics or did finance become a minister of public health. Why somebody who did history become the minister of finance. It's only in Africa that you can see such things. All right, it's only in Africa that you always see the wrong people in the right places. That is only in Africa. And I ask the question that many of them, they have gone to other places. What did they see there? What did they experience there? And if you can experience something good, why not copy it back home? You know, one of the countries that I applaud so much in Africa is Nigeria. Listen, after everything, I love Nigeria. I respect Nigeria. Yes, because Nigerians have a mindset of building their nation. Yes, well, they also have the problem of poor leadership. Yes, that doesn't exempt them from when it comes to leadership problem. They have a problem of poor leadership. Yes, but the truth is that many of them, at least, and even the upcoming leaders, they are committed to see that their nation is developed. Their nation looks like the Western world, or I mean Europe, and I mean the other developed countries. Nigeria is committed to that. Ghana the same. Rwanda the same. All right, there are so many English nations in Africa, English-speaking nations in Africa, that they are actually rising. But what is happening, especially to French Africa? What is happening, especially to French Africa? One of the poorest countries in Africa are former French colonies. What is happening to them? That's the question. What is happening to them? So I think that why we are praying, but one needs to think. People need to wake up. People need to wake up. I don't know whether it's a witchcraft or it's a mancraft, but there is a craft somewhere. There's something that is not straight. There's something that is not right. And the truth is that we need to wake up. I pray for Africa. I pray, especially for sub-Saharan Africa. I pray for Africa. Let Africa wake up. We can't continue like this. One day it shall be well with us. Thank you. And please share this video. If you can, share this video. I know it may get to somewhere and awaken even we don't know. Maybe somewhere in Africa, somewhere it can awake somebody to something. Yes, but I know that one day it's going to be well. Yes, I'm promising myself, I'm promising my generation, and I'm promising my own children to come, my children and children to come. And I'm promising them one thing, that one day things will change. One day Africa will be good. One day Africa will be beautiful. One day, when it comes to development, Africa will look like Europe. Africa will look like America. Yes, we will be comfortable home. Thank you. Please share the video.